the marble, the gravitational potential energy is converted to kinetic energy and drops onto the windmill. Kinetic energy is equals to half times mass times speed squared. Since it is pulled down by gravity, it will have a speed and thus have kinetic energy. The kinetic energy is transferred to the windmill and hence allows the windmill to rotate. When the marble is at the lowest point of the windmill, its gravitational potential energy decreases. And since energy cannot be created or destroyed, the kinetic energy will increase so that the total amount of energy remains the same. The gravity pulls the marble down, thus the marble falls onto the slope.
When the marble is on the slope, there is height and thus gravitational potential energy. According to the law of conservation of energy, energy cannot be lost or gained. Thus, when the height decreases, which results in a decrease in the gravitational potential energy, the total amount of energy do not change. Except for a small amount, which is converted to thermal energy due to friction, the remaining amount of energy is converted to kinetic energy and sound energy. The marble runs down the slope and hits another marble. The kinetic energy is then transferred from one marble to the other marble. The second marble will move and hit the domino.
Kinetic energy is transferred from the marble to the domino, and the first domino will lose its center of gravity and topple. However, the energy in the next falling domino doesn't only come from the kinetic energy transferred from the domino that hit it. If that were the case, then the cascade will eventually stop. But each standing domino also contains its own potential energy, which was given to it by it being lifted into an unstable equilibrium. The last domino topples and hits the marble that are bundled together. The kinetic energy from the domino is transferred to the marbles, and since they are placed on their balancing point, the marbles would lose their balance easily and fall off the edge. As the marbles are tied to a string connecting to a ball, when the marbles fall, it acts as a weight and pulls the ball down.
The floorball is also tied to another string connecting a stick. When the floorball falls, it acts as a weight which pulls the string down. The string causes the stick to rotate. The energy of the stick is then transferred to the blade of the fan. When the blades rotate and stir the air in front will have a smaller pressure and air behind will have a greater pressure. This will create an airflow, which also means the kinetic energy of the air. The wind energy will transfer to the table tennis and allow the table tennis to move and drop to the cup. The main problems we encounter in this experiment is at the last step, the fan. We had a difficult time making the ball fall as there is not enough energy created by the fan. Hence, we modified the fan by adding more blades. More blades means that the fan will stir the air more and thus create a stronger airflow, which also means a stronger kinetic energy. At last, we successfully make the table tennis drop into the cup.